Now to Cayce, that's where leaders are looking at changes on how the city handles zoning and development. Tonight, residents got a chance to learn more about a proposed unified development ordinance. Here's Jamin Wade.
Cayce homeowner Susan Ron is paying close attention to the city's proposed new development rules. She says a zoning issue led to a 3-year fight just to live in her own home.
After that 1-year waiting period, we gained entry to the property, and we found out shortly after that we couldn't live there, that it was zoned commercial, even though it was in a residential neighborhood. It took 3 years to get the zoning changed so that we could gain occupancy into the home. And we've been in the home now for 4 years. We have no plans of ever leaving the home.
Cayce's Unified Development Ordinance, or UDO, would update the city's zoning and land development rules. Officials say the goal is to create more consistent rules for how development and rezoning requests move through the city. City development leaders say the plan is also about how Cayce grows, including where people walk, work, and live.
We won't live, work, and the city is actually undergoing initiatives to support such uses through improvements such as the sidewalks you may see going in on Frank Street. We're trying to improve walkability there. Hopefully we're going to move forward on a cool project in the next amount of time for a project that will connect a multi-use trail from Frank Street down to Steel Hands.
The proposed UDO also spells out how the city would handle things like rezoning requests, development applications, and public notices. Those rules will also be easier to follow with graphics, tables, and illustrations that can help city staff and developers better understand what's required. Ron says she has already seen changes in how the city handles zoning in her area.
Or is Cayce making steps towards improvement in that particular area? Most definitely, because as it's previously stood, if a home was vacant for more than 6 months, it was zoned commercial.
The next step is a planning commission public hearing on September 21st. After that, the proposal will go to city council for readings and a final decision. Reporting in Cayce, Jamin Wade, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Jamin, thank you. The city tonight says the proposed ordinance is still in the adoption process. Changes could be made before city council takes a final vote.